Hey everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Miss Maddie. Hello to everybody. Hello to all my new subscribers. Hello to everybody that supports my channel. I thank you so much for joining me today. It's a great day and a special video because this is a collaboration Christmas video. I was invited to be a part of this collaboration from your girl, Flawlessly Unique Nails, aka Chetta, here on YouTube. And I was definitely really happy to accept that invitation. So we are going to be doing a nail set video today, you guys. I know it's been a while since I've done a full video tutorial, so we'll be doing that today. Pretty excited to do this because I've been kind of waiting to do my last Christmas set. So it's the perfect time to get on YouTube and do that with you guys. I do have a swatching video coming up after this video, so be sure to check that out. This will be a swatching from my last haul of some acrylics and also some gel polishes, so be sure to check that out. Thank you to everyone here supporting my channel. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you guys. Thanks for rocking with me all this time, all these years. For you guys who've been around for 3+ years or more, and also to my new subscribers. I enjoy, engaging with you guys and talking to y'all and, just loving all kind of, things nails. So I really enjoy coming on doing these videos, and I will continue to do that into the new year. So what I wanted to do for this nail collab was a candy cane winter wonderland set. So in doing that, I was having trouble finding like the perfect acrylic that I wanted to use to encapsulate. So I ended up making my own. And so we're going to be showcasing that here. I just made this because I couldn't find what I was looking for in my stash. So yeah, it came out pretty well. And I think I shared this with you guys on my community post. So we'll be using that. This is, oops, there's a reflection. This is just some other stuff we're going to be using in this video. Some of my other items we're going to be using for this set. So I did a little run through yesterday. I soaked off my nails I had on, and I ended up completing this hand here. So we will reveal that at the end of the video, but I wanted to do a run through just to make sure all of my items worked well together and everything went on without a hitch, and so we are good to go. But yeah, I was able to complete this hand, and I'll be completing this hand with you guys on camera today. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm excited about this nail set. It's really pretty. I hope you guys like it. Feel free to if you have any questions, go ahead and drop those in the comments. But I think it's a pretty easy application. It's super simple. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I have a lot of things here that we're going to be using for this set. So I just wanted to be a little bit more organized in this video. So I ended up just kind of, collecting what I needed to use and putting them in these little bins here. So let's go ahead and get started. So my nails are prepped for the most part and ready to go. I do need to clip these down a bit. I don't like a whole bunch of nail when I do my set. So when they grow, I just kind of cut them down. So we can go ahead and do that. So I'm going to just clip a little bit. They kind of grow out. So I'm just going to clip them, down just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but just, enough. Kind of clip the tip off. And I hope everyone is doing well. Merry Christmas to you guys. We have Christmas in a couple of days. So that's pretty exciting. I'm officially off work until the first week of the year. So I am always looking forward to getting some time off from one of my jobs. So yep, we are good to go. I'm going to get a lot done. Hopefully I can push out some videos for you guys this week and have some fun. But yeah, thank you, Miss Chetta, for inviting me to do this collab. Super fun, super exciting. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoy. So we're going to go ahead and make sure this is down enough. I think that's enough. I don't want to clip too much, But okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So what we're going to do first is go ahead and just disinfect my nail plates. Like I said, they are prepped and ready, but I just want to make sure I don't have any extra oils or anything on my nails. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe those one last time before we get into this set here. So we're going to go ahead and wipe them off really quick. Let's see. That's just my work phone. I was checking real quick. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use the Nail Prep by Nail Couture. So I'm just going to go ahead and run this over across my nail plates to remove any excess, make sure I can have the nails to adhere really, really good. So I'm going to go ahead and flush out my nail plates again with this prep. Like so. I kind of lifted that one by pulling the nail off and not letting it soak off. I got to stop doing that. I know I be telling people not to do that, but I don't know what I was thinking, but I kind of bit that piece off because it was taking too long. Yeah, but don't be like me. Don't do that. Yeah, so go ahead and do that. And let's see. Okay, so this is so we're going to be working with gel and acrylic in this set. Okay, so we're going to do the reverse encapsulation method. And I have pre-sized all of my tips here. I went ahead and attached some of the designs already just to save us some time. We're going to go ahead and do this middle finger here. I wanted to do that on camera so I can show you guys how easy it is to apply these designs. Let me get this off. Let's see here. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is use some of these snowflakes. We have some peppermints here, and then we'll do some charms towards the end. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my brush on glue here, and we are going to apply some snowflakes and some peppermints. And yeah, so you guys can see how I do that. So I just kind of reverse. We're going to do all the designs on the inside of the nail instead of on top. So I'm going to go ahead, use my brush on glue here, and just put one little small drop. You don't need much. And I think I'm going to go in with a white snowflake. Come on. There we go. And we are going to add that in the middle of the nail. And then you're going to press it down. And just hold it for a couple of seconds so the glue can dry. So this is regular nail glue. This is not a gel glue. So sometimes I even blow it to speed it up. But yeah, that took a lot of time. So I wanted to pre-do some of that before we got on camera because, you know, it just takes time that doesn't even need to be used. Okay, so again, just keep pressing it down until it sticks because it tends to want to pop up sometimes. So you just hold it in place. I'm going to blow on it some more. But I didn't want to do them all off of camera because I wanted to show you how to do it on camera. So that's why I saved this last one here. So we're going to hold that down and it looks to be stuck. So now we're going to move on. I'm going to apply a peppermint Fimo slice here. And we're just adding one drop of glue. And I think I'm going to go in with a pink. And you guys see me haul these in a recent video. So these Fimo slices, I purchased most of them from Temu. And so same concept, you're just going to hold that down like so. And this one doesn't really move around. Once the Fimo slice, the peppermint slice is down, it pretty much stays down. The flakes are what be popping up, so you have to press firmly to get those to stick. But yeah, it all works out in the end. You guys will see. Yep, so That is down. Now we're going to go in with another snowflake. I think I'm going to use a red one on this side here. Oops, I'm not in frame. Okay. So we're going to go in with a red flake. And I'm pretty late doing this video. I wanted to have it done like a few days ago, but I just been busy, you guys, and I couldn't. So it's like today is the very last day. So if you're watching this, it is Saturday, December the 21st, which is the day that we are taking over YouTube with this Christmas collaboration. But I am behind. I was supposed to pre-record a couple of days ago. But yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to continue to press this one down. Again, the flakes kind of pop up, so you got to really just hold it down until it dries. I'm going to blow on it again. Yep. And excuse the ashiness. Y'all know alcohol and acetone makes your cuticles and your nail plates kind of ashy while you're doing your nails. So yeah, we'll take care of that later. But yeah. Okay, so that one is down. Now we're going to put one more peppermint slice. So we're just going to space it out just a little bit, because we have to leave room for the acrylic to mold also in this area. So I'm just going to use a small red snowflake, peppermint right there, pressing that down as well. Okay, I think this one is ready. So I'm going to set this to the side back on the stand until it dries. And as you can see, that's kind of what it's looking like before we apply them with the acrylic. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that back on the stand here. And we are going to get ready to encapsulate. Okay, just putting this glue back on here. Okay. Okay, this is not sticking. Oh my goodness. It's always the problems you have when you're trying to record, like no matter how much you try to prepare for a nail video. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started, you guys. So this is what they're all looking like so far with the designs on the inside of the nail. Okay, so we're going to put this to the side here, and then we're going to go in and encapsulate. I'm going to put away this glue so that it doesn't spill everywhere, because we're done with that anyway. We don't need any more glue. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into this. I may have to stand up, which is what I'm doing now. Let me turn this down because it's noisy. Okay, so again, we're going to be using this glitter acrylic that I made. We're also going to, as you can see right there, we're also going to be encapsulating it with clear. So I'm going to go ahead and get my clear acrylic here. We are going to be using some monomer. And I'm just going to clear away some of this other stuff I'm not using. Okay, so here we go. So let me put some of this acrylic in here. Okay. Oops. And I apologize if I have to stop and run down and get an Amazon package. I do have a couple of boxes coming today as well. So just FYI, it might come after I finish this video. So I'm going to be using my crystal acrylic brush from Nail Couture. I did use this same brush last night for this hand, and it worked out pretty well. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get the thumbnail. And let's see. Slide y'all over just a little. Okay. This is my cleaning cup. I'm just going to go ahead and open that up because I like to put my brush in here when I'm done. Okay, so we are going to encapsulate, or not encapsulate, we're going to add the acrylic under all of these nails, and then we're going to encapsulate with the clear. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope I can do this standing up. Kind of awkward, but yeah, let's get into it. Okay. And what you want to do is take very little beads. Don't take a whole lot, just very, very little, because you're going to be working in small little sections. So I'm going to go ahead and just add this acrylic, and then I'll just let you guys watch as I do this because I kind of want to focus on what I'm doing, but I'll make sure I stay in frame. But basically what you want to do is spread out the glitter acrylic around the snowflakes and everything that I've already put on there. Very small beads. Just getting a good amount. You don't want this to be too thick or bulky. You want it to be very thin as you can possibly have it. Just enough to show the glitter. And then I'm going to work my way up the nail. And then I'm going to flip this around so I can kind of ombre it or drag it towards the cuticle just a little bit to give it a little bit like a ombre effect. Very little. And you just want to fill up any gaps that you may have. Okay. I think that'll do it for this one. Then we're going to flip it around and see what it looks like. So that's what it looks like so far. And it's going to all come together once we're done. So I'm going to put this to the side and let it dry while we move on to the next ones. Just adding a little bit more to this corner pocket here. All right. Okay, so let's move on to the next nail. While this one is drying. Whoops. Nail number 2. All right. So we have the next nail here. And we're going to move on to this one. Actually, you know what? As we go, I'm going to encapsulate in the clear. We're going to go back and do the thumb. So just taking a very small bead. And we're going to do the same thing. Okay. That may be too much. All right. Flip it around and just add a little bit more towards the front of the nail. Very, very little. That's too much. So I'm just taking some off because that was a little much. So you want to leave a little bit of room at the top so you can adhere to your nail with your press-on gel. So that's why you leave a little space at the top. And this is what it looks like for this one. So far, very pretty. And now we're going to move on to the third nail. We're going to do the same exact thing. And this mix I put together, it was the perfect combination of what I had in mind. I couldn't describe it fully, but I knew exactly what I wanted in my head, if that makes sense. Yep, you just spread it all around in there. Very little beads. See how it all comes together? Now I'm going to put very, very little towards the top just to kind of ombre this in a little bit towards the cuticle. That may be too much. But yeah, you just play around with it until you get the right look that you're going for. Okay. And that's what it looks like so far. Yep. Okay. I gotta remember not to forget to encapsulate with clear. Okay. So we're on the fourth nail now. So we're just gonna go ahead and do the same thing. And this is a really good way to encapsulate on Gel X nails instead of doing it on top. You can just flip it and do it, reverse. Gives you the same look as acrylic. So I'm just going to add just a little bit more here for this one. Okay. And make sure the brush you're using is not too big. You need like a narrow brush for this, like a size 10 is perfect. You don't need no big old 14 or 16. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. I think it looks really well, has a good mixture of everything. And so the very last nail we have here, we're gonna do the same thing. Go ahead and get a small bead. Okay. And we're going to add a little bit more. Okay, let's go ahead and add some towards the top here just to make sure it's all even. Gonna shake this up a little as well. I know that's too much, but yeah, that's too much. Okay, very little. Okay. See if we can get some white pieces over here. Okay. All right, let's flip her over and see what she's giving us. Pretty cool. Okay. All right, so let's encapsulate now with the clear. Whoops. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and let them dry for 1 second, and then we're going to add them to my nail plate. Okay, so just add the clear acrylic and you're just going to work that down, covering all of the glitter and all the nail art that we've done. And again, you don't want it to be too thick, just enough. Hang on, you guys. I was making sure that wasn't Amazon. Okay, so we've encapsulated that. So I'm going to put that here to dry. And then we're going to move on to the other ones here. And glitter can be a little messy. That's what makes it fun. Again, you're just going to drag the clear to seal it all in. So yeah, as we do this, I'm just going to story time, I guess. So yeah, I was telling you guys how my power went out. There was a really bad storm here in California that knocked down a lot of the power lines in my neighborhood, and actually a tree fell on one of the power lines that my neighborhood is linked to. And so I was without power the whole weekend. And by Sunday, I was just like miserable. So my daughter was like, Mama, just come to my house so you can get warm. You can at least relax and take a shower, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, cool. So by this time it's dark. It's early dark. It's like 6 o'clock. And I was like, cool. I'm only thinking the power is out where I live, not like, other parts around me. So as I'm like 2, 3 minutes into my drive to my daughter's house, I ran over what I know now was a tree branch. So the street I'm driving down, which is not too far from my house, all the power lights were out. So the streets were dark. I couldn't really see. I just had on my headlights, and I was just like, okay, she don't live too far from me. I'm already committed. I'm in the car. Let me get there. But mind you, the streets, the lights are out. All